everybody, Dutchsinse here. 5:16 a.m. Central Time on Tuesday, January 28th, 2014. And we're looking at Intellicast here, and we're looking on the southern United States. And I'm making this video, I haven't done a weather update in a while, but for all my viewers in the South, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, even North Florida, we've got strong cell thunder snow mixed with ice stretching from central Texas all the way east to the East Coast. And we've got multiple winter weather warnings issued by the National Weather Service. Winter storm warnings throughout Georgia, throughout Arkansas, even reaching as far north as Kentucky. So this is going to be a pretty big deal throughout the day, especially in the South. For the people who aren't used to fairly heavy snow and ice, this is going to be a pretty major event throughout the day. So I expect that the news is going to be talking about this throughout the day. Now let me back this out and just show you this massive cold front. Now everybody's talking about it, of course, the polar vortex. But you can see the tremendous cold blast that's enveloping the entire northern United States has prompted warnings throughout the entire north, reaching as far south here to St. Louis. I mean, I'm surprised they don't have warnings here. We're at about 7 degrees above freezing with wind chills in the negative. So reaching all the way down here to Florida, we've got winter storm warnings. All right, now I want to show you guys a couple other views. I'll put links down below to this so you guys can come over and monitor the situation yourself. But we've got multiple radar views, and again, you can just see the polar vortex is actually pulling up from the south moisture off the Gulf of Mexico, but the temperatures are so cold that we're getting snow this far south. Normally you might see this kind of activity further north up here in southern Missouri, southern Illinois, but that's pretty abnormal. We don't normally see big snow development down here along the Gulf Coast. And so the link's down below for this. I'm going to bring you over here to College of DuPage and show you this polar vortex that everybody's talking about. And we'll just bring it forward one frame at a time. And these are the last 48 images over the North Pole. Here's the United States down here. And so just watch as I bring the frames forward, and you'll see this rotation. And we're talking about the rotation here over northeast Canada. Now watch this. Okay, and you see it take a big gulp of moisture here off of the Atlantic, the North Atlantic. And that kind of takes us to the most current frame. So I'm going to animate this now. And we'll slow it down a little. So you can see it pull up from the south off of Mexico and the Gulf of Mexico. This cold blast coming from the northwest down to the southeast. And the mix is, of course, happening down here. Now we're lucky that it's cold enough down here that we're not getting that major severe weather outbreak. If it was just a little warmer, we'd be looking at tornadoes, damaging winds, and hail. But the dip down to the south that the mainstream media has been talking about for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, that has now caused this snow outbreak. Now you can see the coming storms off here to the west. We still have a couple more large low pressure systems coming in from the west, and we're probably going to see a continuation of this rotation here over North Canada. Now over Russia, they have similar rotation over Siberia, to put that in perspective. Okay, and you can just compare the two, and you can see what's going on. Now, the North Atlantic is feeding into this. I would expect as it makes its next turn around, we might see another snow event in the next several days, more farther north, that they're not talking about yet. Once this storm comes further east, and this storm pulls back around, the two are going to mix and pull up from the south again, and we'll probably see a snow outbreak probably several days from now. All right, guys, so, this is a good time also to have a severe weather plan in place. And severe weather plan can cover blizzards, power outages in cold times. Make sure you have the appropriate supplies in your car. Just basic preparations that could save you in times of emergency or loss of power. Much love, folks. Be safe. Hang in there.